Welcome back to Farm and Hammer, everyone. Today we're letting all the bulls out and with the cows. Actually, not all the bulls. We've got 3 or 4 sorted off. Gonna put them in first. I want to see what the calves look like out of those bulls. So that's about the only way you can keep them separate. So first things first, my dad is gonna bring the cow herd this direction. I'm gonna let one of the young Beefmaster bulls out with the cows as we move them. And then the other 2 bulls we're gonna have to put on the trailer, haul them over to the cows because those cows are not close. So and hopefully when I drop the bull off on the rental farm, I can catch the calves I need to wean. There's 6 of them. Even if I can only catch 4 or 5, I'd be happy with that, because it's supposed to rain all this week again, and that corral is kind of in a low spot, so it gets a little too wet to pull a trailer in there. So while it's dry, I'm gonna try to get those caught and drop the bull off today. We'll see how things go. Got the 2 older Beefmasters in here. Wasn't really planning on using this red one, but since I want all Beefmaster calves for the most part this year, gonna have to use him on a small group of cows. The black one's going to the rental farm. And we had to shuffle things around a bit. You might be able to see the weaned calves in the bull pen now, since we need to get all the bulls out. Anyway, and this black Beefmaster here, he's gonna be 18 months old or so. I can't remember now. Yeah, about 18 months old. Gonna put him in with a big herd for at least the first 2 weeks. Then I'm gonna put the other red young Beefmaster bull, which we already let him out into the pasture. Gonna let him in with them for another 2 weeks, and then we'll put in the old mature bulls after that. So the plan is to just let the bull out here and hopefully he finds the cows. This will be his first big breeding season. Hey. Last year he was put in with the cows, but of course he was too small to do any breeding. So, and the big bulls did most of the work. He was just kind of in there. So anyway, we'll see if he can get the job done. Of course the cows are already running. Cows are already running way over there. And I'm pretty impressed with these 2 younger Beefmasters. They grew out pretty well without feed. And he's big enough to breed right now. Obviously won't be able to breed a ton of cows, but should be able to breed enough of them. Now we sort of caught up with them. Now I just got to get the rest of these out of the corner. Come on guys, hey. Come on. And we did get the heifer pairs mixed in, so they're now with the main herd, and they're the ones that don't know what they're doing yet. So, and the bull's sitting back too. And we are now 3 fields over. Still got to go 1 more, but the cows may be a little too distracted now to get moved 1 more right this second, so we may have to wait another hour or 2 to get them to move the rest of the way. Cows and calves are making their way over. I'm actually going to move them into this field right here where the trailer is. So I'm going to let him out, open the gate, and hopefully the cows will move without any trouble. We did just work the calves in this pen. Of course, we had to catch the whole group to get the calves in. So cows may be a little hesitant to come in here and go through the gate, but I've also got a little gate here on the end I can use if they absolutely won't come in. So I'm letting you out. These are your new girlfriends for the next couple of months. And the reason I picked this shorter Beefmaster, I'm really not that impressed with him. But as you can maybe see, this is the group that has most of the Holstein cross cows. And their calves don't match that well because they are taller and framier. So I'm trying to try to use a shorter, thicker bull on them, and maybe their calves will match with our others, our straight beef calves. Anyway, he doesn't seem to be too interested in the calves right now. He's grazing on some grass. This field has not been grazed all spring, so plenty of grass in here. It ought to last them at least 5 days. I did haul off 4 cull cows this morning, so this trailer's gonna get a little bit of a workout today. I didn't stick around to watch them sell, but we had 2 open heifers that were pretty fat, so those 2 should have done really well. Then we had a big cow that weighed probably 1,500 pounds. She had a bad foot, but she wasn't limping, so she ought to actually sell pretty decent. And then the other one was just an old cow that didn't have much for milk. So cows are worth so much at this point. The ones that aren't producing like they should, even if they're bred, I'd rather just kind of get rid of them, get the money out of them, and replace them with something better. So anyway, this big guy, come on. This big guy is going to the rental farm, and he can occasionally be uncooperative. But I think he's finally figuring out, whenever we get him on the trailer, he's probably going out to cow. So hopefully he'll do what I want him to do today. Yep, I'm gonna get you on there in a second. So let me get over here. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. You know the drill. You know the drill. Bulls are ready to go. Cows are out here ready for them too. That red white faced cow's in heat right now. Noticed that when I drove in. All the bull calves are chasing her around. I was trying to unload him by the corral over here. Cows did not want to follow me over there with the trailer. So I'm just gonna unload him here with the cows and then see if the herd will follow me once I get some feed over there. There you go, big guy. You know most of these cows. Trying to sneak the grain before everyone else can get to it. This bull's at least checking out the cows. The others didn't seem too interested today. Yeah, he's making his rounds. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna try it. I've got 2 in there that I need, or no. I've got 1 in there that I need. And then 4 right outside the pen here. Those 2 bull calves are still trying to jump that cow. I don't think they're gonna make it in. But I'll at least try it, see if they'll come. Well, I only caught 4, the 2 big bulls. I had that Charolais one in there, but he left before I caught the other calf. So anyway, I'm gonna start letting cows out. But there is one cow I want to keep in here, because I'm going to try to sell her. So, just letting cows out. That's one I'm keeping in here, if I can. Come out. Come on. Hey. Just need you two to cooperate. I need you to not come in. Alright, got them all sorted. Backed up to the loadout area. And we're gonna try to do this without tearing anything up. I do want to get the cow by herself, either in the front or the back, I don't care. She is gonna be wild. So that'll be fun. Looks like she's going on the back. Come on, guys. Hey. That was a little too easy, I think. Came after me once. Come on. Don't you dare. This is why I wear tennis shoes. Okay, dummy. It's not gonna be that bad. You're not going to the butcher, even though you probably should. Wait out. Just get out of there. Hey. Don't you dare. Okay, we got it hooked. Now you just need to cooperate. No, you don't. Come on. Get on the trailer. Tried to kick me right there through the trailer. Heart rate got up to 117. All right, I'm gonna try to put these in the corral here, and I'll get hay and feed in there as well. They've already got water. I was gonna let this cow out with the other two coal cows, but I don't think I'd ever catch her again if I did. Got her absolutely destroying the trailer. Can you not? Problem is, as soon as I unbolt that, she's probably gonna headbutt me. So I need her to turn. Got the gate open. Come on. Come out. Wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. There you go. Wrong way again. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. There you go. Okay, and then these three little jokers. See if they'll cooperate. There you go. Come on. They did pretty nice. Hopefully she doesn't kill herself running around for the next 2 hours. She should be fine. She's just gonna get the calves all worked up the whole time, but anyway, those are there. The weaned calves are over there. They're separated, and hopefully I can catch those other 3 bull calves here in the next 3 or 4 days, even though it is gonna be raining and I do have to work the next 2 for sure. I'll be gone. So anyway, maybe the end of the week by the time I can catch those other 3. And I did not crete feed them this year, so they don't know what feed is at all. So that's why it's kind of hard to catch them.